Hey everyone, welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we are diving into a topic that I know a lot of you are interested in, um, digital products and passive income.
Hmm.
Specifically, you asked us to take a look at how to make this dream a reality. So we are unpacking a really insightful YouTube video by Molly Kaiser. It's called "This One Strategy Brought Me $8 in Digital Product Sales," and she went from college dropout to multimillionaire by selling digital products and courses. So
Mm.
she clearly knows a thing or two.
Yeah, it's fascinating how she did it because her approach really challenges the more is better mentality that a lot of us have when it comes to products.
Right. You'd think someone making millions would have tons of different products. But Molly actually says the opposite is true. She had over 100 products at one point, everything from ebooks to printables to courses, and it wasn't working.
It's interesting that she actually felt stuck despite having all those products. Seems counterintuitive. But she realized that spreading herself so thin was preventing her from making any of her products truly great.
Exactly. And that's where her $1 million strategy comes in. She realized she needed to focus on just one or two products max and pour all her energy into making them exceptional.
Yeah, that focus allows you to become a true expert in your niche, which is exactly what happened to Molly. She calls herself the digital products and courses girl, and that specialization has helped her attract the perfect audience for what she sells.
It makes so much sense. Instead of trying to be everything to everyone, you're becoming the go-to person for a specific thing. And the other part of her strategy that really resonated with me is her teaching get feedback, improve framework.
Oh, that's such a powerful concept. It's not just about creating a product and then forgetting about it. It's about constantly engaging with your audience, getting their feedback, and using that to make your product even better.
I love that she actually teaches this process to her audience. It's like she's saying, here's how I built my success, and here's how you can do it too. It creates this amazing feedback loop where everyone benefits.
Absolutely. Your customers feel heard and valued. You get valuable insights to improve your product, and ultimately, everyone wins. Plus, think about how much easier it is to create content when you only have one or two main products to focus on.
That's a great point. Instead of constantly scrambling to come up with new ideas, you can really hone in on what your audience needs and wants and create content that directly supports those products. It's a win-win for both you and your customers.
And that directly ties into this whole idea of building a passive income stream, which is something a lot of people are drawn to. By focusing on a few key products and building a system around them, you can create a business that works for you, even when you're not actively working on it.
Molly uses her own business as an example, right? She mainly focuses on memberships and courses now, and that allows her to create content that naturally promotes those products. It's like building a machine that runs itself.
Exactly. And the more you refine those core products based on feedback, the better they become, the happier your customers are, and the more passive your income truly becomes.
It's all about working smarter, not harder. And that seems to be a recurring theme in the world of digital products and passive income. And speaking of working smarter, there's a program that aligns really well with these ideas, Michelle O'Neill's Legacy Builders program.
Right? This program really resonated with me because it emphasizes a lot of the same principles as Molly's approach. It's about focusing on your strengths, building a sustainable business model, and ultimately creating a legacy. That goes beyond just financial success.
So if Molly's story is like the inspiration, the Legacy Builders program sounds like the roadmap for actually making it happen.
Exactly. And one of the things I love about this program is that it offers different tiers to meet people where they are in their journey. You have Launchpad for beginners, Blueprint for those ready to scale, Mastery for those who want to master their niche, and Legacy for those building long-term, impactful businesses.
Okay, hold on. Let's break those down a little more because I know our listener might be hearing these names for the first time. What exactly does each tier focus on?
Sure. Launchpad is all about the fundamentals, setting up your business, creating your first product, and getting it out into the world. Blueprint then dives into strategic planning, marketing, and scaling your business. Mastery is about, mastering your niche and becoming the go-to expert. And Legacy focuses on automation, team building, and creating a lasting impact.
Wow, that's really comprehensive. It's like they've thought of everything someone would need to build a successful digital product business.
And that's what I find so impressive about the program. It's not just about throwing information at you. It's about providing a structured path for growth, regardless of where you're starting from. I think that's what makes this program so appealing to so many people.
It takes the guesswork out of it, right?
Yeah.
You have this proven framework and a community of people who are all working towards similar goals.
Exactly. And they address a lot of the common concerns people have about starting an online business, like affordability and time commitment.
Yeah, those are big ones. I mean, not everyone can afford to invest thousands of dollars in a program. And most people have busy lives with jobs and families.
Right. And Michelle gets that. She actually offers different payment options to make the program accessible to more people. And she emphasizes that you don't need to quit your job to start building your business.
That's so important. It's about taking those strategic steps,
Yeah.
even if it's just an hour a day,
Yeah.
and gradually building towards your goals.
Exactly. And the program is designed to help you work smarter, not harder. She provides tools and strategies to automate tasks, streamline your processes, and really maximize your time.
So it's not just about learning the theory, it's about actually implementing those strategies
Yeah.
and seeing real results.
Absolutely. And speaking of seeing results, there's another feature of the Legacy Builders program that I think is worth mentioning, the master resale rights.
I was wondering when we get to that. It sounds pretty amazing. But to be honest, I'm not entirely sure I understand how it works.
It's actually quite simple. Imagine you invest in a high-quality digital product, like an ebook or a course, with master resale rights. You not only get to use that product yourself, but you also have the right to sell it as your own and keep 100% of the profits.
Wow. So it's like having a product ready to go without having to create it yourself.
Exactly. And the Legacy Builders program offers master resale rights for several of their own products. So you can start generating income right away while you're learning how to create your own products.
That's such a smart strategy. It gives you that immediate income potential while also equipping you with the skills to build something truly unique in the long run.
It's about leveraging existing assets to accelerate your success. And I think that's a key takeaway from both Molly's story and the Legacy Builders program.
You know, it's really inspiring to see how these two concepts, Molly's personal journey and the structured framework of the Legacy Builders program, complement each other.
It's like they provide both the inspiration and the practical steps to make this whole digital product dream a reality.
And it's not just about making money, right? It's about creating a life that you love, a business that gives you freedom and flexibility, and the opportunity to make a real impact.
Absolutely. It's about aligning your work with your values and creating something that you're truly passionate about.
I think a lot of people are searching for that kind of fulfillment in their work. And the world of digital products offers so much potential in that regard.
It's about taking control of your own destiny, setting your own hours, and working from wherever you want.
And it's about sharing your unique knowledge and skills with the world, helping others, and building a community around something you believe in.
I think that's what makes this whole conversation so compelling. It's not just about the tactics and strategies. It's about the bigger picture of what's possible when you combine passion, purpose, and the right tools.
So what does this all mean for our listener who's maybe just starting out on this journey or even just considering dipping their toes in?
I think the biggest takeaway is that it's not as overwhelming as it might seem. You don't need to have all the answers right now. You just need to take that first step and start exploring.
And the resources are out there.
Yeah.
We've talked about Molly's YouTube channel, which is a gold mine of information. And then you have programs like the Legacy Builders program, which provides a more structured approach.
And even if you don't join a program, there are so many free resources available online, blogs, podcasts, YouTube videos, that can teach you the basics and get you started.
The key is to find what works for you, what resonates with your learning style, and what aligns with your goals.
And don't be afraid to experiment. Try different things, see what sticks, and learn from your mistakes.
I love that. It's all about the journey, right? It's about embracing the challenges and celebrating the wins along the way.
Exactly. And the more you learn and grow, the more confident you'll become in your ability to build something truly amazing.
It's so empowering to hear stories like Molly's and to know that there are programs like Legacy Builders out there to support people on this journey.
Yeah.
But I think for someone who's just starting out, it can still feel a little daunting. Like, where do I even begin?
I think that's where that $1 million strategy we talked about earlier comes back into play. Remember Molly's advice to focus on just 1 or 2 products? That applies here too. Don't get overwhelmed trying to learn everything at once. Start with one small step.
So maybe instead of trying to build a whole course right away,
Yeah.
you could start with an ebook or a simple checklist that solves a specific problem for your audience.
Exactly. It's about finding that low-hanging fruit, something you can create relatively quickly and easily, and then using that to start building momentum. And as you get feedback and refine that first product, you'll start to gain confidence and clarity about what you want to create next.
It's like that saying, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. You don't need to have the entire map figured out before you start walking.
And speaking of maps, the Legacy Builders program is like having a GPS for this journey. You mentioned earlier that it's comprehensive, and I think that's one of its biggest strengths. It provides that structure and guidance, especially for those who thrive on having a clear path laid out for them.
And I love how it caters to different stages of business growth. Whether you're just starting out or you're ready to scale to 6 figures and beyond, there's a tier designed to support you.
Right. And one of the things I found really helpful is that they don't just focus on the technical aspects of building a business, they also address the mindset and personal development side of things.
Oh, that's so important. Because let's be real, starting and running your own business can be an emotional roller coaster. There are going to be highs and lows, and having the right mindset and support system is crucial.
Absolutely. And the community aspect of the Legacy Builders program is something that really stands out. You're surrounded by other like-minded individuals who are all on this journey together, so you can learn from each other, support each other, and celebrate each other's successes.
It's like having a built-in cheer squad. And speaking of successes, one of the things that really excites me about this world of digital products is the potential for financial freedom. I mean, imagine being able to set your own hours work from anywhere and generate income even while you sleep.
Right. And that's the beauty of passive income. It's not about trading time for money. It's about creating systems and assets that work for you, even when you're not actively working.
And it's not just about the money either. It's about the freedom and flexibility that comes with it. It's about having more time to spend with your family, pursue your passions, and live life on your own terms.
Absolutely. And one of the things I love about Michelle O'Neill is that she really emphasizes that holistic approach to success. It's not just about the bottom line. It's about creating a life that you love in all aspects.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave our listener with a final thought. Imagine for a moment that you've achieved that financial freedom. You've built a successful business around a digital product that you're passionate about, and you have the time and resources to do whatever you want. What does that life look like for you?
Let that image sink in. What are you doing? Where are you? Who are you with? Because that vision, that dream, is what's going to fuel you on this journey.
And remember, it all starts with that first step, whether it's exploring Molly's YouTube channel, checking out the Legacy Builders program, or simply brainstorming some ideas for your first digital product. Take action today.
Because the world needs your unique gifts and talents. And who knows, maybe you'll be the next success story we feature on the Deep Dive. Until next time, keep diving deep and keep learning.